Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. It's Saturday. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing fantastic. We have another fun Saturday weekend. I'm enjoying my weekend. How about you? How is everybody doing? CM, welcome. Beauty and the Soul, Bartman, and Sagittarius, welcome. If you're new here, by the way, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So there we go. CM, I had the best card idea ever. It is on the sun, right? So the sun usually has a horse and a child on the horse's back and sunflowers. What I'm going to do is make sunflowers on this side. Beauty and the Soul, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. It is on the left side, there'll be sunflowers. On the right side, the horse is standing up, smiling and waving, and it's bucked off the child, and the child's like in a falling motion in the background. I think it'd be kind of funny. The horse wants all the attention. Does TB regret what he did? Dragon, welcome. How are you doing? Sagittarius, what is going on? Boo Boo, how are you doing? So sunflower, I have many sunflowers in your sun card. Tammy, welcome. Evan wants a Thoth tutorial tarot card. There you go. That's all you need in life is a little Thoth tutorial. All right, that's going to be a rough project, I got to say. I mean, that's going to be a harsh project. I got a lot of ideas for it, but you know, Beauty wants to know, let's see, Libra, contact or no? Should I reach out and touch someone? Namely the Libra. Let's see, Alejandra, hello, how are you doing? All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and figure that one out with the tarot that I made. It's one of those days, waterfall tarot. It's one of the days today I've done absolutely nothing. And I mean, literally nothing. It's just a vegetative state for the entire day. I just needed a day off from like everything. So I'm really running on empty here. I'm going to be a little forgetful, but the good thing is I'm working on all intuition tonight. So it is going to be intuitive night indeed. Look at that. You got strength and all that good stuff. There we go. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Are we contacting this person or not? Hermit says we may want to wait. Oh, the Hermit says a prudence is within our waiting. It's going to be within waiting here. That's going to be it. The Strength also says, I think that this person is actually going to reach out and contact you eventually. It just seems like that there's something else going on that's a little more complex than what we expect and whatnot. So, I mean, we do have that Strength card just says that they're actually going to be the ones that reach out and contact us and all that good stuff. So I think that we have a little situation that's a little more complex than usual. The Two of Cups into the Hermit. This is an interesting combination, isn't it? I mean, it really is an interesting combination. The Two of Cups indicates that when somebody contacts somebody, basically, we do have a contact opportunity. And this is going to be different than the Lovers, right? The Lovers says that we know this person, we've had experiences with them, we're pretty confident about what they're going to do, what they're going to say. The Two of Cups is like we have a little bit of a hesitation or there's been some separation. We kind of got to get back into that mode, right? But the Two of Cups does say that we do have a little bit of a delicate situation going with that. Hermit definitely says, hang on, you want to delay that a little bit, just sort of hold on to that thought for now and go forth with that. Six of Wands says overall it is a good connection though. I mean, this person really has a good connection with you. I think overall you make a nice friendship or connection or what have you. Six of Wands says there is some success there. It feels successful. It feels like something that obviously had a lot of opportunity and still has a lot of opportunity. So really good stuff going here. Basically wait and they come back. They come back and contact you. So you just got to give them a little time, a little space or whatnot to sort of recover all of that stuff. All right. By the way, tomorrow we will be destroying these cards. So somebody had a question on Kickstarter. They were like, what's the card quality like? I'm like, oh, have I got a video for you? So we're going to take the hammer, a chisel, a knife, a screwdriver, and run it underwater. Okay. So we're going to get these cards and we are going to literally abuse them to Absolutely. Oh, I'm going to put them in the dryer too. Let's put the cards in the frickin' dryer. I don't think it'll survive a load of wash, but we're gonna put it into the dryer. I got a hammer, a chisel, a screwdriver, and a knife over there. So we're gonna test out the quality, test out the quality in my usual overexcited way. All right, what's coming from me on December? You're a Virgo, Alejandra. Thank you for your question. And indeed, there you go. There you go. Being a Virgo is interesting, right? Just want you to know, Josh and I are now back together. Thanks for all your guidance during the hard time. Hello, Piggy. Well, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. All my predictions came true. Well, that's awesome. Paula, welcome. What is going on? Dragon wants a good holiday season indeed. All right. Alejandro wants to know what's coming in December. Oh, we got a dragon. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. For the world in general, the 2021 world in general. All right. Let's see what's going on for 2021. Hopefully we get a COVID vaccine. That is for sure. Need a little bit of the COVID vaccine action. All right. The world in general. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate that. What's a good world in general deck? Let's go with the thought. Let's do the thought. I mean, the world in general feels like some thought action there. You know what I mean? It does. Does. Sagittarius, what does TB regrets what they did? Uh-oh. What did they did? What did they did? Have you seen the guy Eugene from Switzerland Tarot Decks? Amazing. I have not. I have not. Switzerland Tarot Decks. I don't know. Evan, do you got a link? Evan, share a link or send me a link. I will go check that out. Any good tarot decks, I'm all about it. I'm all up in the face of some good tarot decks. That is for sure. I spend a lot of time shopping. I spend a lot of time shopping for decks. Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Today's a funky attitude day, Sunflower. I agree. I agree. Today is definitely it. All right. 2021. Here are my predictions in 2021. First off, let's see. First off, we are sort of in a recovery mode from all the COVID and all of this other stuff. And you see this sort of boiling over a lot on television, the news and whatnot. People are just sort of sick of it. They're sort of getting antsy. They're getting a little bit anxious, especially over in France. France has its own set of problems, but the world in general will sort of need to recover from this and move on from this. And I mean, we got Russia has some vaccines. We have some vaccines. Everybody has some vaccines. We have vaccines coming out. I think we're going to be returning a little bit more into the normalcy state. So, it takes a little bit. I think February, March, we're sort of moving into the recovery state for that. So this is sort of building up, right? This is the aid. We're working on things. We're working on recovery. We're working, trying to get back to normal and whatnot. There is some interference, though. It seems like that there are a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on, not only with the virus, but sort of with the economy. So I think we have a little bit of the dip in the economy as we sort of come out of this. And then we end up in sort of this Six of Wands, we end up in a better state. The world in general is going to be a little bit better, a little bit into the mode of not only getting out of the recovery, getting healed up with the economy and whatnot, but, sort of everybody sort of getting back to work, getting more normal. Everything looks a lot more normal than it does today, right? So that's going to be an encouraging thing in 2021. I do think we end up getting in a little skirmish somewhere overseas. So I think we get into a skirmish, get a couple of countries, maybe they get into a skirmish come about, I would say June, July. It seems like summer when it's heating up. We get into a little skirmish. We have a disagreement with somebody. We send in some people. We do get into a skirmish. This is the fight card, right? Leaning towards the end, a little bit of that June, July, a little bit coming out of the summer. I think we end up in a skirmish. I don't think it's a full-fledged war or anything. I just think that it's the fight card. I mean, this is conflict. This is getting into a fight, doing all of that stuff. So we do get into sort of a light skirmish coming in there. I think by the end of 2021, we do have a lot of pending changes, and there are some wild changes sort of coming up at the very end. We're talking November, December. As we sort of get into this, there's something unusual that hits us, and it's going to be a change, not a major change, change, but it's going to be a change that everybody notices. Definitely a change that everybody notices coming in November, December 2021, right after the little skirmish thing that goes on. But overall, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to normal as well, CM. I think back to normal feels good. It feels like we need to be there. We need to be into that normal state. CM, you miss all the coworkers. Indeed, it is one of those. Patty, welcome. How are you doing? Beauty and the Soul, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right, Boo Boo has a weird attitude. It is. Boo Boo, it is. Today is a weird day. Weird attitude. Can I spell today? See, it's one of those where I've done absolutely nothing all day. And I regret it. I regret it. Like if I don't work out my brain, if I don't just like think and do some stuff and be productive, I just go into this vegetative state. And it's been one of those weird days where it's one of those, you know what I mean? Dragon, you bet. Not a problem. Gemini woman and a Cancer man. Gemini, need I say more? Indeed. It's good to see you. How you doing tonight? We got some interesting stuff coming up here for sure in 2021. We're looking forward to it. I definitely don't want to repeat 2020 because 2020 kind of stunk. It had a little bit of the stink on it, a little bit of that bad smell emitting from 2020 for sure. You know what I mean? By the way, this is the dark mansion on my cloth. My cloth looks pretty good with the dark mansion. Gemini, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Well, what's with a weird attitude? The magician says that I think you're evolving a little bit. I think you have a lot of stuff that you want to do. You're hesitant to do them. You're hesitant about a lot of stuff right now. I think you have a lot of different paths. Too many, in fact. Too many different paths. The Four of Cups, you're getting opportunities. You're getting things in your life that you don't like. You don't like. It's almost like that you have too many opportunities, too many things to do, too many things pending, and you don't know which road to go on. And that is sort of dragging you down because you don't have... I think that you greatly benefit from a clear path ahead. I think that Raina benefits from a clear path. TP, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I think that you benefit from a clear path. In other words, Raina made her decision. Raina knows what Raina needs to do. Raina has a very clear, crystal clear path before her, and she's ready to go, and she knows, and she just goes. I don't think you thrive in situations to where you got 20 things that you can do, 20 big things, 20 projects you can get in, and you got to sort of dive into one of those, and you're thinking, which one is going to be the most beneficial? You know what I mean? Which one is going to be worthwhile of my time? Because I really don't want to get into something and spend a lot of time with it, just a complete waste of time. That's where the Four of Cups comes in. It says you just have that sort of feel there. The King of Cups says, overall, you have other emotional issues too. We got the move going on. You got all sorts of things sort of, like you're talking about, you're sort of sick of people. You got emotional distractions going on as well. Five of Wands says definitely getting out of that conflict, getting through the conflicts is going to be beneficial to you. Just sort of getting rid of the people that are conflict, that are bringing in the conflict, bringing in the drama. Be sure to shake those people off. Run around them like a running back in the NFL. Just give them a stiff arm and go through them. Ethel, welcome. KD, welcome. How you doing? Ethel, Streamlabs is a bot. Streamlabs is not a person. How are you doing, Ethel? What is going on? Beauty and the Soul, what is my scrim afraid to contact? Why is the afraid to contact? That's a good question. Let's see about that. Beauty. Why are they afraid to contact? There we go. Midnight Meditations, a salt bath. Oh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds all right. I think I've only taken one bath in my entire life. I think, a little bit TMI there, but, I've only really taken one bath in my entire life. That wasn't for me. I do see the benefit of it. I mean, you do see just that relaxation. Do you know what I mean? You get that relaxation, that nice warm water. You get a little bubble bath in there and just relax and don't worry about anything. And then you check your phone and you drop it into the tub. I mean, that happens. It does. You know what I mean? Will my dog Jake reincarnate to be with me? SC. That is an interesting question. Tarot Magician Renee, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. All right, we got dog reincarnation questions and whatnot. By the way, if you are new and you haven't been here before, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So let's get through the donations and see what we got going on here. Strength, the Sun. That's a good looking deck of cards. 7 of Cups and the Devil. I don't know here. This is a good set of cards. I'm back to beauty. I'm back to that we have this is a different friend, obviously, Libra versus a Scorpio. It seems that this person really, really likes you, and they really, really look at you in a grand, beautiful way, right? Strength. Such a great card. It's also a connections card. It's where we know someone. It's where we feel good around that person, and we have good feelings around that person. The Sun as well, fantastic card. The person brings light. The person brings a good attitude. Person's fun to be around, fun to talk to. I think that they really like you. We have a good appreciation of you in here. The 7 of Cups, though, the 7 of Cups is it's almost like there was some event that happened, or somebody has some information, or there's something that happened. There was a catalyst to where we're now hesitant to contact you. We're sort of hesitant to do that. The 7 of Cups into the Devil. It seems that maybe somebody else came in, had some topics, or had some gossip, or had something else, and sort of dissuaded the person from talking to you at this point. The 7 of Cups says they have a lot of information coming in. We have a lot of different choices, a lot of different information. The Devil, some of it may be not, obviously not true. Some of it may just be where we're just really hesitant to contact you at this point. So the Devil says we have an outside influence that came in that caused things to go a little bit awry, caused things to be a little bit more drama filled, but they're sort of getting some information that's halting them. But before that, and I think still they really like you. Strength, that great connection, and the Sun as well says they really like you overall. So there you go. All right, Gemini wants to know. By the way, in case you're wondering where the queue is, we had a nice short little queue tonight. We got Gemini and TP left. All right, what do you see for Gemini woman and a Cancer man in the near future? Let's see about that. Gemini, Cancer, and Gemini. How is that going to go? That's not a bad combination. That Cancer brings a little bit of that water feel. Gemini brings a little bit of that air coming in there, looking all right. Let's see how that is going to go by using everybody's favorite, the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. That's all you need in life. You left the Gemini, but I have options, don't know who I want. Well, there you go. Ethel, as long as you got them options, that's the good thing. All right. Crafty, the reading you gave me on Thanksgiving was 100% accurate. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We got 2 people coming in here and giving 100% accurate feedback. That's good. That makes me feel all right. It brings me out of my vegetative state that I was in all day today. It's good to know that people are enjoying the readings. That's a good thing. That's all I want, throw down some cards, chill out with everybody, see what's in the cards and all that stuff. So there we go. All right. By the way, I have a Kickstarter. If you like the cloth that's down here, if you like cool and fun cards, I have a Kickstarter link in the chat. Kickstarter is hopping. We're about 60% funded at this point, and the cards are high quality. I'm going to destroy the cards tomorrow in a special video. All right. Cancer and the Gemini, what kind of things we got? The Queen of Cups, we have that good stuff in there. The Queen of Cups says we have a good emotional connection with this. I think that Cancer coming out, right? That Cancer coming out. I mean, that's pretty good. Modern Priscilla Tarot, welcome, Denise. How are you doing? It's good to see you again. Yeah, the Queen of Cups says we have a good emotional connection with this person, and that's important. As long as you can have a good emotional connection, as long as the person is there for you emotionally, the person is able to satisfy you emotionally, is able to sort of make you feel good, make you feel like you're important, make you feel like this is something that you really need in your life. That's going to be one of the key factors here. And the Queen of Cups says you have that, as well with the Two of Cups. One interesting thing about the Two of Cups, again, is how passionate it is with the cards around it. The Two of Cups next to the Queen of Cups a lot of emotional security with this person. The person's going to be there for us. The person's really going to be an important part of our life, right? Kozaya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Page of Wands, though, the Page of Wands is we don't have a lot of action in here. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit of a lack of action there. So and Mimsy, how you doing? Ashley, thank you for your donation. Sunflower, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate that. The Page of Wands says there's not a lot of action in here. It feels like sometimes this really gets stalled, though. The Page of Wands is not a big action. I mean, it is the Wolverine, but it is a page. We're not really big on the action part. So a little bit on the dull side. Emotionally, it's pretty strong. We got the King of Cups as well. We seem to be surrounded with cups in this relationship. There's going to be a pretty strong foundation. It's going to be something that we sort of look forward to. We have there. We don't have to worry about it. There is a little bit of a dryness, maybe a little bit of a dullness sometimes with it, maybe a little bit of stagnation. Overall, who really cares? As long as you have that solid foundation, it's going to be 99% of it right there. There we go. It is love after all. It's not a business. You know what I mean? It is love. It's not a business. So there we go. I guess it could be a business if you want to go in love and a business. Well, there we go. All right. TP. Yeah, you must be popular indeed. Everybody loves the TP. That is for sure. Let's see. Okay. Female Capricorn was coming for me in general. Get a little of the general. Nate, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Let's check out a good general. Ash, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's get some Vox Tarot up in here. We're using all the cutting edge decks tonight. I'm telling you, the Vox, I'm so freaking happy with this. All my cards are warping too. It's really humid in here. I don't know what's going on. It is really humid in here, but yeah, I need to get one of those Home Depot humid extractor. What is it called? The one you hang on the wall. It's got some sort of a chemical in it that grabs the moisture out of the air. I need to get one of those in here, I think. That's going to be there. That is going to be what I need because we got some warpy cards up in here. Get a General up in here as well. See what's going on. General says Ace of Cups. I'm Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands, and King of Cups. Interesting. The cups are just all over the place tonight. Ace of Cups. It does say that you have some new relationship, you have some new connection coming. Could be a good friend, could be a relationship, could be can we donate more than once? Ashley, you can donate all night. I don't care. I'm good. I'm good. Donate as much as you'd like. It's all you. Ace of Cups says we have some new connection coming. This is going to be somebody. Again, when we talk about connection, this is going to be somebody that we care for, somebody that we like. Somebody brand new is coming. I think they make a little bit of an impact. They make some good things sort of sneak in. It's going to be something where you're pretty excited about seeing them afterwards and whatnot, but really sort of a good feeling to that. Ace of Cups does say we do have somebody coming in. Now, the Seven of Swords is sort of interesting here. I think that you're abandoning something soon. It feels like that we're just sort of tired of it. We need to leave. And that's where the Seven of Swords is going, right? Sort of grabbing our stuff, leaving, we're exiting. We're not really wanting to be in a situation. I think that you're trying to escape from something, trying to shake something off. A little bit of that to where we need to escape. We're not good with that. One of the interesting parts about the Seven of Swords is literally a clown escaping the circus. It feels like we're a part of something, but we don't want to be. We feel out of place. We feel like we're just sort of stuck and in a situation where we need to get away, right? Queen of Wands says that part of the next few months is going to be organization, handling things and getting things sort of prioritized. I think a lot of times you're confused about which priority you need to take, and that's sort of where the Queen of Wands comes in. Ashley, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, we got the Queen of Wands says you're going to get into that sort of almost like a business feel to where we have a business running. We have some coordination to do. We have some things to get out of there. King of Cups sort of points us to a disassociation with the business. We're not really in it to be emotional. We're not in it to make best friends. We're in it for a business. We're in it to make money. We're in it to sort of be successful with it. So that's sort of where we're going in the next few months. There you go. The General with the Vox Arcana Tarot that's not warped yet, but it will be soon. Because look at this warp on the Star Tarot. This is Star Trek warp. Look at that. That is Star Trek level warp right there. Evermore, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. I'm not even sure how to get that out. I'm literally not sure how to get the warp. Do you just go like this? Go like that? and just do it for the whole deck? I mean, I'm not really sure. Anyway, but let's use this while it is warped and all that good stuff. A few ladies getting together for the birthday weekend. Are they going to get along? Are we going to experience some conflict? Sunflower. Fight during birthday or no? Or what is going to happen during the birthday? By the way,
Happy birthday!
happy birthday. You know, it's early. I know it's not right now. Don't correct me. I know that. I know it's not right now. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Ouch, these hurt to shuffle. Yeah, these gold gilded edges sort of dig into the fingers there when I'm trying to, my hands are like tiny baby hands. So, you know, I got to reach. I got to reach. And yeah, a little bit of that in there. All right. Set a dictionary on it for a month. Maybe. I got to use it every day, though. I got to use it every day. I don't really have a dictionary. I do the online dictionaries. Maybe I have a big magic books, though. Maybe I use one of those. Maybe. We'll see about that. All right. Is there going to be a big fight in the birthday? We have the 2 of Cups. I don't think so. 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I don't see any big fighting cards. You know what I mean? I don't see an 8 of Cups where we're disappointed, we're pissed off. I don't see a 5 of Wands where we're clubbing each other over the head. I don't really see anything that's going to be negative. So I'm going to say no. I'm leaning towards a no. It smells pretty good. Queen of Cups says we do have a lot of good emotions. Some people haven't seen other people in a while. I think they're going to be pretty excited about it. 2 of Cups, we come together in a mutual love. We come together as friends and whatnot. The Hanged Man, I actually think somebody's coming in with some news. They got some news for you. We got some news for you, Sunflower. You're going to find out something you don't know. Have some interesting news coming in for this. 8 of Wands says somebody has to leave a little bit early. I think you have sort of an early exit for someone in particular, or someone in particular just sort of not in the mood to be there. They just sort of don't want to be there. I don't think they cause any fight or breakdown or anything. I do think that they're ready to get out of there pretty quick, though. There you go. There you go. Overall, I think it's a pretty good birthday. Roseanne, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is, Roseanne. All right. Let's see. What about that? By the way, if you're in the queue, here's what it looks like. We just did Boo Boo. We're going for Ash, Ashley, Cheryl, and then Roseanne. We are rocking the house tonight. Do the This Might Hurt. No, let's do the Light Seers. I do love me some Light Seers Tarot for this. What is Sage intentions towards me? Let's see about that. Ashley? Oops. Sage intentions. What do they want? What do they want? What's going on with all of that? Let's give this a little bit of a shuffle and find out what is happening with all that. Speaking of sunflowers, I'm making the sun card tomorrow. So CM, the sun card has changed. I got your idea and I implemented it into the 10 of Cups instead of the sun. The sun, I have a different idea for that one. Christina, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So good to see you. Yeah, I got your idea, CM, I'm using it for the 10 of Cups. But the sun, I got a little bit of a different idea. I had an inspiration. All right. Sage, what are their intentions? The 9 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. It's not good. KD, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You need to be careful with this particular person, it seems like. We got the 9 of Swords first off. I think that you have some concern about them, and I think that you've already sort of hit that conscious level, that unconscious level to where you're like, you know, I have some worries here a little bit. 9 of Swords is the worry card. We're concerned. We're sort of wondering about that. The 10 of Wands, they're bringing in some baggage. I think that they have a history of something, or you know about something and you're thinking, are they going to bring it in? You know what I mean? Are they going to bring it in? This situation, is this going to be something where all of that is happening? But the 10 of Wands says we have that feel of, I'm very hesitant to go forward with this. I'm very hesitant. We say that because the 6 of Wands is reversed. The 6 of Wands is a sex card. It is the Lord of Victory. It is about being excited, about being victorious, about moving forward. That thing is upside down. It's kind of stinky. 8 of Wands says they leave too. I mean, they just abandon it. They leave. They sort of exit stage left. Not good if somebody's going to be around a long time. Definitely be cautious with this person. They're bringing in something you don't want. want. You have some concerns already. You've already had some intuition about that. They're not bringing in victory or success, and they're going to exit. So looking kind of bad, Ashley, I got to say. I'm not going to lie, Ashley, that looks pretty bad. That is not the best set of cards for somebody about their intentions or whatnot. All right, Keziah wants to know, why is P not contacting me? Let's see about that. Let's see, KN. Why is P not contacting me? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're getting a drink of water. Kitty meow indeed. What is up, Kitty? It's good to see you. All right. Let's see. Keziah, why is P not contacting me? What's a good deck for not contacting me? This might hurt, Tarot. Would be great for that. Sorry about that. I thought I muted. I did mute, but I hit the button twice. So it unmuted after, then I cleared my throat after it unmuted. I thought you said it's the sex card. No, it's the success card. It could be success in sex. You'd never know.
Music to make love to.
But I don't think so. I think it's more of just a straight up success. You know what I mean? So there you go. Let's see why they're not contacting us. We need to know. We need to know. Oh, sex or success, success in sex. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the same thing, isn't it? All right. Why is P not contacting me? The 8 of Wands, they left. They abandoned you. They escaped. They left. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. They made a home with somebody else. And it seems like we have a little bit of a home with somebody else. It does say that. It's that they left. 8 of Wands. They left. They exited. They went somewhere else. They made a home with somebody else. They have the Empress. They want somebody that they're more comfortable with. They want somebody that they can be a little more at home with. And we do have the 4 of Wands, like they made a nest. They made a nest with somebody else. That just happens. The 4 of Wands made a little nest with somebody. 10 of Cups, they're pretty content over there. KN, they are pretty content over there where they went. They made a little nest with somebody else. The 10 of Cups, they have a happy family, a happy little birdhouse and all that. Cheryl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Empress, they're very comfortable and content there as well. Someplace that they're going to stay. So yeah, they exited, they left, they moved elsewhere, and they're not coming back. It doesn't look like they're coming back. By the way, entertainment purposes only. They went somewhere else. Keziah, they went somewhere else. Sorry about that. All right, let's see what we got next. Maybe I should say sex more often. The chat lit up. General love reading for Ash. Let's see about that. Love general. What's a good one for that? Witty, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. By the way, we have a video coming up tomorrow where we're going to destroy my cards. We're going to destroy my cards. I am going to abuse that like it owes me money. I'm literally going to abuse it like it owes me money. All right, the Playful Heart Tarot. We're going to see what's going on with that. And I'm doing that because someone asked about the card quality. So you want to see card quality? I'll show you card quality. We'll get you straight into the card quality. We'll do the reality TV show. So we are going to straight up slam it with a hammer. We're going to run it through the dryer for about an hour. We're going to run it over water, and we got a screwdriver, a hammer. I got a chisel, and I might run over it with a car. I'm running over it with a car. So we are running over my card with a car and hitting it with a hammer, a chisel, getting some nails, putting it in the dryer for an hour. So there you go. All right. So after that, I think the any questions about are the cards good is going to be gone. It's going to be okay. That survived. M. Jackson, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So let's see, Ash, general love for the next month. The Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Strength, and the Page of Cups. I think you have something a little bit casual. I mean, we have something a little casual. I don't think anything super serious. We don't see like the lovers or anything like. We see sort of a strength. I see somebody, I find somebody that I really like hanging out with them. They're pretty fun and all of that stuff. Have a little bit of a good connection. The Page of Cups, though, it's not this big emotional connection as far as that goes as well, right? Cappy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So, Kathy, welcome as well. So yeah. We have a little bit of a casual connection, not really something super serious. The Queen of Wands says that you're really busy. You're busy. I mean, you have a lot of stuff going on. So you do need to focus on other things. Love is not, top priority. It's not like you're just going out every night and just going all over the place trying to find somebody, desperately seek. I don't think you're desperately seeking. I think you're pretty happy. I think you got a lot of stuff going on. You're pretty content. You're pretty happy with where you're at. The Knight of Swords, I think you do have sort of this incentive. You do have somebody that you want to sort of connect with, have a little bit of fun with. I think you're going to find that. Again, the Page of Cups, not this big, explosive soulmate interaction. It's more of just this casual, fun thing, and it's sort of coming in. I think you're actually going to sort of hit that in the next 2 months. So there you go. All right. What did those cards do to you? Well, Tammy, when I sell something, I like to show that it's high quality. So anything that I sell, I want to make sure that everyone knows it's high quality. So I did this before. This is not the first time. So I'm not sure where the video went. I think I deleted it, but so we're going to do it again. It's fun to do. It's fun to do. So anyway, all right. Ashley, what's coming for me in general? Ashley wants a general. Ashley, well, we can reuse Ashley. We turned it into Ashley. Get a general and all of that good stuff as well. You could give them away, Tarot Oracle. No, I would like to abuse them. I like to slam a hammer into the cards. It's fun and it's good exercise. All right. Go with the Heaven and Earth Tarot and see what is going to happen with all of that. Because I did do that. So I did go through 4 different printers. And for every printer, people remember this. I know some of you watch these videos. For every printer, I got the card and I just absolutely demolished them just to make sure that they were good quality. Because, I don't want anything that's bad quality. Nobody wants bad quality crap. So you gotta test and verify. You really got to do that. All right. A generala for you. What is going to come up there? The Two of Pentacles. I do think that you have a money situation coming up that you need to act on. All right. That's going to be pretty important for you. Ashley, you got some money situation coming up that you need to act upon. The Ace of Wands says you need to take action. We need to do something pretty quick on that. So this is a decision that comes just abruptly. It's just out of the blue. The problem with the money situation, if you don't act on it, you end up losing some money, maybe a good bit. You do have a little bit of inconvenience with the situation. There's some other people that are involved in it that have an opinion. I definitely think that you need to listen to anybody that's going to be important to you, listen to their opinion, but don't let them sort of dominate you over this. So there you go. You don't want them dominating you. You don't want somebody else controlling you over the situation, but you do have to make a decision for money. You do have to make a rather important decision and not only make the decision, but act on it. So that's why it's sort of important to know what's coming and know sort of where it's going to end up, right? Because if you have a situation and you don't know the ramifications of it, you're just going to decide randomly almost. So, there you go. There you go. So make a decision about that. Definitely watch for that. And again, don't let people dominate you, but you do want their opinion. You do want that is going to bring the decision forward. All right, Cheryl, will the table bring good luck or should I return it? We got the curse of the table. Is that it, Cheryl? We got the table. Table tipping. Let's see about that. KD, we got you. KD, I got you. Elemental wisdom or the Scott. We'll do the Scott. We just did the elemental wisdom and all that stuff. All right, let's do a little bit of that Hermetic Tarot. The Hermetic Tarot. Such a great deck. Such a great deck. It really is. He hammered in the morning. He hammered in the evening. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. I got the hammer right over here, and it's ready to go. Tomorrow will be the abuse test of that. I'm gonna run over it with my car, and we're gonna put it in the dryer. every time I abuse the cards, I want to take it to the next level, And so we are going to run over it with the car, because you never know when your tarot deck can get run over with a car. It's always good. It's always good to make sure that it's going to survive that. So there we go. All right. Is the table tipping? Is the table going to bring me luck? 10 of Cups says, yeah. Death, the 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. I think you're going to return it anyway. I think you don't like it. I think you're going to end up returning it. So if you're looking at the table bringing you luck, the 10 of Cups says it may indeed bring you luck. Death says you're very undecided about it. It's almost like that you regret buying it almost immediately. It feels like almost immediately you're like, oh man. It feels like that we just have that weird situation where you feel like they had a little bit of buyer's remorse for this particular table. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, though, says the table brings you good luck. Definitely don't return it. Definitely don't return it. You know what I mean? The 3 of Cups. It's just not going to be your best partner. It's not going to be something that you just enjoy every day. I think you end up finding something wrong with it. You do have a bit of buyer's remorse with it, but I think the table's all right for you. It is definitely all right for you. There you go. Should you do the same with your deck? I don't know. Sunflower. I did it with mine because I'm a Virgo. I would not recommend anybody else do it, but I did it because I am a Virgo. So there you go. All right. KD. Am I making it to never? KD's never getting married. KD, I thought we were getting married. KD, I thought we were getting married. Never get married. Are you making a bad decision or making a good decision? Let's see about that by using the requested Gregory Scott. A little bit of the Gregory Scott action in there. Where's the Gregory Scott? Greg, where did you go? Here you are. There you are. I knew. Drop it in a pot of coffee. Well, I don't want to do things that will purposely destroy it. I don't want to do things that will literally destroy it. I want to do things that will make sure that during an average reading, it'll last you 10 years. And that's what I want to know. And unfortunately, I don't have 10 years. So we're going to have to expedite that a little bit. We spilt coffee on it. We dropped it underneath the car tire. We dropped our keys and a hammer on it. You just got to make sure that we simulate 10 years. All right, let's get some water. I'm never getting married either. Well, let's see. Am I making the right choice for never getting married? 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and Temperance. I think you made the right choice. In the long run. 10 of Swords says you're not ready for that issues. You're not ready for the pain. The 8 of Wands, you're not ready to go on that journey. I think that you have a lot of hesitation about marriage in general. I mean, I think it hurts. I think you got hurt before. You feel that this is not going to be something long-term I want to do, not something I want to go through, not something I want to experience. It's definitely, and you see other people in pain as well. It just seems like a lot of people just aren't having it work out too well, right? Temperance feels like dipping your toe into that's not going to be a thing. You can get the same sort of thing with a sort of a casual relationship. I think you got other things that are important to you as well. It's not like that marriage is just something you absolutely desperately need. 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, we do have this rapid movement away from that. Again, I think this is going to be all right. I think it's all right. I think you're making a good decision for you, obviously, because we do have an exit from the situation. We have a lack of blending, and we do have sort of this pain and sort of this element of something that I just don't want to engage in. There you go. All right. Oh, Ethan. That is Ethan, you got to go. Ethan. C'est la vie, my friend. All right. Let's go to the next one. Cheryl, what job in the world does the universe want me to do? I've had enough research and I'm at my wits' end. Autistic is too much for me. All right, Cheryl, let's see about that. All right, let's see. Job. See what the job things are. Let's go with that. And you know what we haven't used in a long time is this is one of my. Let me go get the box real quick. Hang on, I'm going to go get the box. We need to have the boxes on the screen. Where's the hermetic too? All right, we got the hermetic box, and we got the other box. So, oh, this is we got the slow tarot. It's what we're using here, by the way. This is one of my favorite tarots. This is pure artwork. This dude painted every single one of these cards, and that is just magical. Look at this, flopped immediately out of there. The Four of Cups. Oh man, yeah. All right, let's get the slow tarot action on there. We got the Four of Cups, sort of dictates that, yeah, we're having problems. We're having some difficulty getting into that. We're getting a lot of things that we just don't like. We just don't want, and it's causing general problems overall. But anyway, all right. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we do have some problems sort of getting into the Six of Coins. It's definitely something that you don't need to be draining you. You don't want to be in a situation where you feel drained at the end of the day. I don't think that's beneficial for you in the long run, and it is not going to be something overall that you want to get into. The Six of Coins says, we don't want to do something where we're just drained at the end of the day. And part of the problem with that is, or part of the reason that happens is because you get into a situation where you do want to help. I think you have this honest, beautiful side of you, Cheryl, that you want to help people. You want to touch people. You want to get into situations where you can volunteer. You can make a difference. Because I think at the end of the day, you want to definitely help people, and you have a genuine side of you that wants to help people and wants to reach out and sort of provide a gift to the world from your special gifts, right? Your special talents and all that. So the part of the problem is, though, a lot of people are going to take advantage of that. Or you'll get into a situation where people demand too much of you, even though you're giving a gift, even though you're sort of helping and being sort of almost a volunteer feel to it. It feels like a lot of people just take advantage of that and will work you too much, drain you too much. I think that's where you're at. You're just getting too much drain of your energy. It's like the person at the party who's really bombastic and really fun to talk to, and everybody loves, and people are surrounding them. And you have that one person that just sort of bugs the guy to death because they desperately need attention from somebody important. It feels like that's where you're sort of getting drained in the situation. The Wheel of Fortune says that you need something where, again, you're helping people. I think that's the part of the side. That's the part of your side that you want to tap into. That's the side that you want to do. So I think you need to stick with the helping people aspects, but you need to find a job that people just don't drain the life out of you with it, right? The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles. It is about going to a regular day-to-day job. So I think a regular day-to-day job is going to be good for you. It's going to give you the stability. It's going to give you that feel of I'm making a difference, and I'm getting paid, and I know I'm going to have a job tomorrow. That's sort of where you need to be. But again, you're getting the jobs where people just have so many stupid demands of you that you're just being drained. So I think you're on the right path. You're on the right path. That is where you need to be. But you need to find the ones where you have more control. You have more sort of leverage to sort of ease up when you need to ease up, rather than them keep pushing you and pushing you. So basically you're on the right path, but yeah, so you have this encumbrance card to where you're just sort of weighted down and all that, and reversed, it says you need to get that and shake that off. That's going to be a big thing, right? So yeah, definitely you want to stay on. I think you're on the right track, but you've just had jobs that abuse your kindness and abuse your gifts. You definitely don't want to get into one of those. So if you're looking for careers, again, in the same fields that you're looking, I think, as your magic, I think that's where you want to be, but just not to the intensity that you just feel like you can't do anything after you're out of work. All right. Does the stream go blank? KD, I have no idea, and I don't care. They're gone. They're gone forever. They can't comment. I think anybody can watch. They just can't comment or do anything else, basically. So, yeah. All right. Witty Mystic. Because worst case scenario, you can just open up a new browser and not log in and just watch a stream. So I've seen that person's been here twice before. That's a second fake account. So I will, I'm going to report him after the thing as well. All right. Witty wants to know, X trying to come back, and did they grow up or what is going on? All right. Let's see about that. They grown up. You know, what's a good grown up card? I think the Little Prince is so freaking cute. I love this. Little Prince Tarot. By the way, if you want a cute tarot, guess who has a Kickstarter going? Me. This is me. That's who. And it is cute beyond cute. You will thoroughly enjoy it. Tomorrow we're going to be destroying the cards and making sure they're super high quality. All right. And I think I want to do a monthly update tomorrow too. I haven't done one of those in a while. So we'll see what's coming on. I know I want to get more classes, want to get more courses. I want to do a formal course, a tarot course, like with homework and assignments. One of those things where you pay for, but it's free because it's me. So, you know, one of those things that you normally pay for. So you get a homework assignment, you can ask questions and I'll answer them and stuff like that. I think I want to do one of those, but make it free. Anyway, let's see about this. Are they going to try to come back? The Chariot, the Wheel, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I think they'll give it a shot. They'll give it a shot. I think they're going to do it. They're going to give it a shot, but it's a long shot. It's like in if you ever seen the Dallas Cowboys play, right? The Dallas Cowboys, see, they'll get the ball and they'll immediately hand it to the other team. And the next time they throw the ball and they'll immediately throw it to the other team. It's one of those. It's one of those. They gave it a shot, but they gave it a shot really badly or really poorly. And it's one of those. It feels like that. How do I know that? We got the Chariot. They're on the move. They're coming in. Here they come. The Wheel. They want to get back to normal. They're like witty. I want to get back to normal. I want to get back to normal because
I love you.
And we need to be back to where it's going to be normal. I like the stability. They do like that. The Wheel of Fortune, the day-to-day stability, it's just pure magic. Nine of Pentacles, witty. Nine of Pentacles, they're all excited about it. We have high hopes for that, and everything is going fantastic. We are all excited. We are literally thrilled about it. But then, witty. But then comes the ending, the Three of Swords. It just doesn't work out. It works out. It goes like this. Boo! And it doesn't feel like it works out at the very end. So, witty, I think we give it a shot. Did they grow up? Absolutely not. No, zero chance. Absolutely no, zero chance at all. So, you know, there you go. All right. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. They play like the Dallas Cowboys. Bottom line, they play like the Dallas Cowboys play. That's all witty. That's really all you have to. So as far as soon, we're talking months and months, but they do appear. And I think that they're going to come in. They're going to try to take the relationship temperature. You know what I mean? Take the temperature, not with the anal thermometer. They're just going to try to take the regular temperature of the relationship. And I think it's not going to be good. All right, the Three of Swords at the end, that's just a poor ending. Does A have, okay, M. Jackson, did M. Jackson ask their question? Priscilla, it's so good to see you, I'm telling you now. All right, M. Jackson, we got Cappy Ram, and then M. Jackson. Let's see if M. Jackson had a question or not. M. Jackson, I'm scrolling. M. Jackson, if you had a question, let me know. Either way, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right, let's scroll back to the down. There we go. All right. Let's see, Cappy, third person other than me and wife. Does I have a third person other than me and wife? Okay, let's see. CR, third person. Is that going to be a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Let's see about that. We're going to go for the brutal truth on this one. We got to go for the brutal truth. I think, no, let's go for it. No, yeah, let's go for this one. Let's go for it. Let's go for this one. I'm messing up my little tarot display over here. That's not good at all. Let's go for the golden wheel. Golden wheel is a good one for that. All right, M. Jackson, thank you for your question. Appreciate that. Long-term marriage or marriage in the future? Long-term relationship or marriage? Let's see about that. By the way, we are ending soon. We got a few more things to go. We got M. Jackson. We got Cappy Ram. And then we're going to wrap that up for the night. By the way, I'm here every single night. See, look at that. See, it says every single night at 6:30. I'm here. I am here. I'm here. All right. If you need a reading, I am here every single night. Okay, Golden Wheel says, is there a third person? We got third person cards in here. We do. We do. We got the Three of Cups. We got all sorts of interesting cards, but I just don't see them. The Nine of Swords, we're thinking about a lot about this. I mean, Cappy, we're thinking about this. We got this on the mind. The Nine of Swords says we need to either, we need to figure this out because it is on our mind. It is hovering around. I think that you actually have some evidence. A little bit of weak evidence maybe, or something like that. But it's just weak evidence. But we have a little bit of that Nine of Swords. We are concerned about it. Now, the Emperor does say, KD, thank you for your donation. Hosting it for Ethel Trader. Ethel Trader, thank KD for a generous donation. I appreciate that. All right. Move or getting put out? Do I need to move or I'm getting kicked out? All right, Ethel, we'll figure that out. All right. It's been a day where my brain hasn't worked. So let me go ahead and write these questions down real quick. Hang on. Write these questions down. Okay. Move or kicked out. Okay. What we got? Let's see. The Emperor says we have some level of control over this. I don't think it's really happening. King of Cups. Yeah, it seems that the relationship is really on the rocks. The Three of Wheels says no matter what we do, we don't seem to be able to fix it. There's not enough Band-Aids for us to sort of get that in there. But the Three of Wheels reverse says the relationship is kind of on the rocks a little bit, right? It's a little bit on the rocks. It's not the best thing. The person is a little bit disinterested at this point. It feels like sometimes they're just disinterested in everything, but I don't see any cards here that have a third person. And there's a lot of third person cards. I got a whole section on it on my in my book, but I don't see any of those here. So no third person. I think no third person. I just think a whole lot of drama, not really drama, but a whole lot of disinterest. It's like everything, all the fire has gone out. And we're down to just embers at this point. All right. M. Jackson, long-term relationship or marriage in the future. We got so many great cards for that. Are we going to get a long-term marriage or long-term marriage? That is actually a thing. Long-term marriage. All right. Let's see about that. Long-term something. I don't know. For this one, let's go with the Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, I bought it. I did buy it. Not my favorite deck, but I did buy it, and it's okay. It's all right. It's definitely one of those decks to where you just use it, and you're thinking, this is not the best deck I have. I do need to be using it though. It's one of those. That's for sure. All right. Good night, midnight. Hope you have a great evening. Let's see what we're doing here. Long-term relationship or marriage in the future. The Six of Swords. We're moving towards it. The Hanged Man. The Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, that's nice. And the Nine of... you're looking at some point, you're looking at something more long-term than what you're used to. But I don't think it works out in the long run. I think that you have sort of a couple of practice runs that you need to go. You have sort of a practice runs that you sort of need to go through before you get it or before you get into it, right? We're moving towards that direction. That's sort of where the 6 is. It's I'm on a boat, I'm moving towards something, I'm getting it done. It's good news coming, but it's a slow journey. I mean, the boat in the 6 of Swords is always kind of slow. We're sort of just navigating through it, moving through it. We're sort of figuring out the waters and all that other stuff. I do think you have potential relationships, but again, it's like we need to go through a couple more before we get into that, right? The Hanged Man again says we're not in the point where it's going to be immediate, like in the next week or next month. It's going to be immediate. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a few months before we meet somebody that's going to be possible. And again, I think you have a couple of trial runs to go through before we actually get to it. This is sort of where we're at with the 9. I think that you're looking for long-term happiness. You're looking for something that is going to be long-term and settled and all of that stuff. And you're sort of tired of the short term. You're tired of the games and things like that. But again, a couple of practice runs before you get there. I do think you are headed there. We have that in the future. It's just a matter of going through a couple more, learning the lessons that we need to learn to get into something that's going to be a bit more serious and a bit more sort of weighty, a bit more weighty as we go. There we go. A bad property manager, story of my life. Bad property manager indeed. All right. Let's see about that. You know, we'll go for the Telltale Heart. We'll go for the Telltale Heart, the Edgar Allan Poe. Really, because you live under a restaurant. It feels like the Telltale Heart. It really does. All right. Let's see about that. Move or get kicked out. What is going to happen? By the way, you know, never make any moving plans. Never make any moving plans based upon a random dude on the internet reading tarot decks. So this is entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Roseanne, what was your question? I might have missed it. Roseanne, what was your question? Let me know what your question was. We'll knock that out. Knock that out. All right. We're living underneath the restaurant. We need to find out if they're going to be giving us the boot. The boot. Are they sure? Are they sure? I mean, are they out of business? Are they desperate for money? That's why they're going to kick you out? Or like, what's going on with that? The Telltale Heart. It says, yeah, Roseanne, let me know what your question is. It says the Magician, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Roseanne, I got you. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, Ethel, entertainment purposes only. Again, don't take any actions based upon what I'm about to say, but you're going to get booted. They're going to give you the boot. They're going to give you Das Boot. Das Boot. They're going to kick you out.
Boo!
Das Boot indeed. How do we know that? Well, we have a 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is getting forced out of a place that we're comfortable with, we're good with, we're having fun with, we're comfortable there, and we're getting booted out of there. The 2 of Wands, you actually see after the boot, you actually see them getting, there's the boot person, and there's the booty. There is the booty. They're making you leave. You see, they're actually literally kicking you out in this graphic. We're literally kicking you out in this graphic. We're giving you the boot. See, that's not nice at all. It's not nice of them at all. Look at that. Look at the expression on his face too. He's not a nice person. Look at that. That expression right there, that is not a pleasant person to be around. And they're giving these people the boot. These people are not happy about getting booted out. That's unfair. Not happy about getting booted out at all. Yeah, we got a movement card right next to a boot card. So yeah, you're definitely sort of getting booted out. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. You have some other options of places to go, though. I think that's not like you're desperate for something, but yeah, you're anyway. Entertainment purposes only. You know, entertainment purposes only. Again, don't take any action. You know, it sounds like you want to move anyway, so it's up to you. And that is it. Oh, Roseanne. We got a throwdown. Roseanne wants a formal throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
A throwdown. Massage or speech. That massage therapy is going to hurt your hands. I'm telling you that. Massage or speech. I can't spell speech. The irony of me not being able to spell speech is funny. is funny indeed. Well, not, haha funny, but ironic, I guess. We got a throwdown massage. I dated somebody that was a massage therapist for a long time, and they complained 24/7 about their freaking hands. So you got to watch that. Depending upon your age and whatnot, that is brutal on your hands. That is brutal. It makes computer science look like a vacation for wrists and hands. I mean, it literally makes it look like a vacation. All right. We got massage up here. We got speech down here. Speech is where you want to be at. Okay. Massage. I do think that you have more places that you can work. They're highly unsteady, though. It's like a revolving door of McDonald's. I mean, we got the devil here. I think you run into people that are playing games with you. I think you get drama with that. I think you end up getting a rotating door with people going back and forth, and it feels like you work at McDonald's because there's somebody coming in and leaving all the freaking time. You get some pretty good tips, though. I think you're good at anything. You get some pretty good tips, though, as you sort of go in through that. So a little bit more money with that, a little bit more of a guaranteed job. It seems like somebody's always hiring and all that other stuff. But yeah, you do have more choices with that as well. But there is the handy. I'm telling you, I dated this person for a long ass time. They just cried constantly about their hands. Anyway, speech therapy, the magician. I think overall you're just better at this. You're better. You're able to tackle it better. You're able to come up with innovative things. You're able to do it better. The job market seems a little bit drier, but overall, as far as expertise, in other words, getting into the job, being the best that you can be, I think this is where you really shine. It's also more emotionally satisfying. You feel like you're helping people. You feel like you're making a huge difference with that. And strength card as well. You feel like you have more capability and more strength with that as well. So there you go. Yeah, Roseanne, creepy client. Yeah, creepy clients are kind of suck. You do have those creepy clients. You do get some good tips though with that, but it is all about, how much abuse can your body take? Anyway, that is it for me, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. We will see you tomorrow.
We used to be fun. You used to care. Darling, we built a home, a life. But now all of that is gone. I fear my tears.